Here is John Heidt in the John Heidt newsroom.
Thank you, Joe.
You know, it doesn't actually say the John Heidt newsroom, but it is the John Heidt newsroom. Right. I mean, there's no sign.
It certainly would be odd if he was in someone else's newsroom.
Right. Did you just say odd?
What the hell are you talking about? Royce, are you following me on Twitter? I need one more follower, and I'll have 4,000.
I've been following you forever.
What about you, Such? Follow me, would you?
Hell no.
He doesn't know. He can't figure it out.
How would I?
I need one more at
tweet.
MSP_traffic. I'll have 4,000.
Oh, you'll make if you can't get there today, you're not trying.
How did Ricky Rubio get 700,000 overnight?
Because he's more well known than Kenny and me.
How about the NASCAR guy?
And he's got better hair.
Who's the NASCAR guy that during the big break?
140,000 he added.
There you go.
Just
During the
like
red
that.
flag.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski.
Huh, wow.
Violent system of storms that left at least 9 dead in Illinois and Missouri has been pounding its way through Kentucky. State police say the storms have been doing damage in the west across the north-central part of the state also, but so far no reports of injuries or deaths in Kentucky. The apparent tornado
Hit Branson, didn't it?
Yeah, a apparent tornado took roofs of hotels in Branson and damaged some music theaters.
Who's
in
been to
Detroit
Branson?
City.
Are you kidding me?
Are you out of your mind?
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking
If I
about?
live to be 93, I'm going to Branson.
That's on the bucket list.
A judge is
On a bus.
What is it anyway? Hillbilly heaven?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
You get some good music. Haven't
Lake
you
of
seen
the
their-
Ozarks?
Yeah, their travel. They got a travel commercial.
You
Come on
got
down
to be
to
like
Branson.
86 to have one of the music halls, though. You got to be,
Yeah.
Riverboat gambling. I
I'll
mean,
bet they have more RV parks than they do motel rooms in Branson.
A judge is blocking a federal requirement that would have made U.S. tobacco companies start putting big graphic images on cigarette packages later this year to show the dangers of smoking. Judge ruled the images, which included pictures of diseased lungs and a sewn-up corpse of a smoker, violate the free speech protections in the Constitution. Federal government has already appealed an earlier ruling against the requirement.
cotton ball, the dirty cotton ball too.
Always
the
available
greatest
science
fraud
experiments.
in America. The greatest fraud in America, I will repeat, is the idea that smoking costs us money.
It makes us money,
Smokers
doesn't it?
People
savings.
die.
Saves us money.
Yeah,
People
they make
die.
us
Yes,
money.
they do.
Brad Keselowski's got nothing on me, Patrick. I just added Jeff, Ryan, Roger, Cullen, Patrick,
You
Chris,
made
and Brian.
4,000?
Yeah, now I'm over. Thank you, everybody.
Suckers.
Fell for that one, didn't
By
you?
the way, I have 400 to go to 10,000.
Yeah.
Then I'm cutting them off.
Oh, no.
You're saying if you haven't discovered me by now.
10,000
No.
is my legal limit.
You can't do that.
And then I go through, and if I don't like somebody, I just kill them off.
Call the herd, huh? As they say.
This guy's
10,000.
dead weight.
Yeah, you don't do me any good.
The cute monkey has died. Davy Jones died of a massive heart attack this
terrible.
morning. Jones was only 66 years old. His publicist, Helen Kensick, said the singer died in Indiantown, Florida, where he lived. Jones sang lead on some of the group's biggest hits, including Daydream Believer, which reached #1 on the charts.
Who wrote it, Johnny? Boyce and Hart?
No, Daydream Believer was a
Neil
Neil Diamond
Diamond?
song. Yeah.
Oh,
Neil Diamond
oh yeah,
song.
you're right. Yeah.
Jones, who like his bandmates had continued to perform, did have some dates scheduled for March.
Singing Daydream Believer, was he?
Probably, yeah.
Wasn't he in the news? I have a vague memory of him being in the news in about the last 2 or 3 years. I want to say in Pennsylvania, and he was completely hammered and insulted some woman during his lounge act. It just sounded like a
I
miserable.
hope so, because you just accused him of it.
I don't recall that, to be truthful, Joe. You sure it was Davy, huh?
Yeah,
Robert
yeah,
Clayton Thomas.
pretty sure.
Maybe it was Engelbert Humperdinck. Who knows?
Hats off to you, Davy.
No, Rook.
What a day for
This is not Daydream Believer. This is the Lovin' Spoonful.
You just typed in daydream.
Daydream.
Doesn't sound
Believer
like the
man.
monkeys I do.
What a day for a daydream, though, if you're Davy.
What a day for a believer.
Canada, America's hat.
America's hat. Well, you know what? Settle down, fellas. We better take a break and let him find the right song. Hey, I just Googled it. Davy Jones Drunken Bar.
Yeah.
December 10th, 2010, a hotel bar, Sunbury, Pennsylvania. I even had the state right.
Right, yes.
He wandered in with a drink in his hand and challenged the whole bar to fight.
He's not a tall man.
When he
either.
started singing, he wasn't getting the proper reception, so he put his drink down, wandered into the crowd, and said, "Everybody, I'll take you outside."
He's a midget, too.
That's right.
Or he was.
And he was there with his 31-year-old wife, though.
The new wife.
That's what killed him.
The last line of the story, which I didn't make it to, said he survived by his current wife and 4 daughters from different marriages.
Okay.
So I don't know how many.
He had
times.
options.
A San Diego TV sports anchor has been suspended for implying a word he probably shouldn't have.
It ain't Pomerantz already, is it?
No. Talking about race car driver Danica Patrick.
Oh, I heard about this.
I
He
love
used the
lamb.
B word?
Fox, well, almost. Fox 5 San Diego tweeted late Tuesday that Ross Shimabuku has been suspended.
That's not Rush Shamoka, who
No,
used
it's
to
that.
work here.
That was my first thought too, but then there's a B in it. He's been suspended without pay for a week for his comments about Patrick before her Sprint Cup debut in the Daytona 500. He stopped just short of calling her a derogatory name on the air after the NASCAR driver complained the media always describes female athletes like her as sexy. When the broadcast returned to him, he responded by saying, "Oh, I've got a few words. Starts with a B, and it's not beautiful."
Baby?
Oh, yeah. We suspended him.
What's wrong with that? How can you suspend a member of the American Asian Journalists Association?
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, Danica. You'll never get called sexy on this show.
He did apologize before he was suspended.
She did 138 laps and made about $250,000.
Good for her.
Really? Wow.
They make a lot of money in that NASCAR.
Yeah,
gig.
well, but she cost him more than $250.
Right.
She wrecked 3 cars during the week.
Well, it's a woman driver.
Oh, no.
Minneapolis radio talk show host.
Okay, Richard Petty.
Joining Ross Shimbaku and
I didn't use any derogatory terms.
a cast member of The Ultimate Fighter. Ultimate Fighter, if you're not familiar with it, a reality show.
She was probably texting when she hit the first guy.
Putting on her makeup the
Boom,
second
boom,
time.
boom. What do you want me to do? here? What do you want me to do?
we're
Hey,
playing
hey,
here.
hey,
Hey,
man, I'm
take
trying
my
to do
wife.
a show here.
Look out.
Tough. The Ultimate Fighting Championships reality
Just
show.
imagine
If you-
for a second if she really was texting, driving 220 miles an hour, whatever it is.
She'd be my new hero.
So, Johnny, what
Yes.
you got there?
There's a show called The Ultimate Fighter where they have it's a reality show where they
Sure.
try to pick the next Ultimate Fighter. Now a cast member who is favored to win this year's says he views his work previously in gay pornography as an error.
Okay.
Lightweight fighter Dakota
So
Cochran.
sorry for anyone he might have offended.
That's exactly correct. Lightweight fighter Dakota Cochran will be among the 32 competitors appearing next.
No, that's not his name.
What's his name?
Dakota Cochran
Yeah.
Dakota Cochran.
Dakota
former
should get
male porn star.
Foghorn.
will be one of the 32 competitors. Now, he didn't use that name when he was
Yeah, I think we
in
know
gay
what he-
porn.
But he did say,
I'm gay as a $6 bill, and I want to be in the Army.
All right.
Cochran performed as Danny in gay porn films. He said he did
Danny Cochran?
yeah, pizza delivery boy.
You fellas order a pizza?
It's sausage.
I can repair your TV.
The best part
Pool
about
cleaner.
that,
Never got. They've never finished. They've never finished cleaning a pool on Cinemax yet.
He said he did it at the time for the money, and he stopped when his girlfriend asked him to. It netted him, he said, about $80,000 that he was able to live on while he was working in the films.
Hey, did you guys all see that Snooki's Prego?
Yeah.
Snooki's Prego.
She's in a family way. She's been blessed with child.
Yes, she is. I tweeted
Some old
that.
crab with a face that would
You know what I tweeted? This is a funny tweet. I said, Snooki
Even if
pregnant.
you do say so yourself.
Snooki pregnant. Honk if you're sure you're not the father.
That is funny.
And somebody responded, nobody in New York or New Jersey has honked.
The last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook.
School officials in a Massachusetts town are apologizing for sending home a school lunch menu that listed KKK chicken tenders as an option.
Oh, no. White meat, I'm guessing, huh?
About 6,500 students in 4 Methuen schools went home with new menus Tuesday, a day after the original one mistakenly listed chickens, seemingly in the style of the Ku Klux Klan.
Do the chickens have large talons?
The menu, according to Superintendent Judith Scannell, was supposed to list KKK. K chicken tenders with the creatively spelled crispy crunchy. That's what the K
Why
gave
even
us.
go there, though?
Right.
No kidding.
Scannell says now here you go, Patrick. Scannell says he apologizes if anyone was offended.
That's not an apology.
Okay. And you also have to apologize if you created a distraction.
Yeah. A student, by the way, at the school, Weisenheimer, no doubt, pointed out to a local TV station there would have been no issue if officials had just spelled the words correctly.
With
the
C's,
letter
yes,
C.
right, CC.
A lot of questions in this story. Bruce Hood, a 52-year-old resident of Sarasota County in Florida, seemed like a nice enough guy. He agreed to give a guy he met at a bar a lift home and even agreed to stop at a Taco Bell so the man could get a bag of tacos.
Sure.
Someone order a pizza.
Foam down that runway.
The passenger's sobriety was not mentioned in later news reports, but apparently he was in a state where he could easily mix up tacos and harmonicas. For reasons unknown, Hood was keeping a bag of harmonicas in his car, and when the passenger got out of the car at his house, he grabbed the bag of harmonicas, not the bag of tacos.
Did he eat them?
No. Apparently, unfortunately for him, at that point, Mr. Hood kind of snapped. The passenger told deputies Hood got out of the car yelling, "Give me back my harmonicas."
If you don't know what's in the bag,
that
would have caused confusion.
He then stabbed the man in the wrist
Now it's a stabbing.
and the chest.
Jeez Louise.
The passenger told police he might have grabbed the wrong bag, and the bags of tacos were later found sitting on the passenger seat floor of Hood's car. Hood charged with aggravated battery and remains.
I wonder if he got his tacos.
He had the wrong
Oh, he had the
stuff.
tacos. He just took the wrong bag.
Right, but I wonder if
If he got him after the fact.
he got him after the fight.
I
Guy
don't
drove
wonder.
away with the
I don't
harmonicas
wonder
and the
that at all.
tacos.
You want the complete report.
I do.
Yeah.
Why did the guy have a bag full of harmonicas?
I don't know if he was a musician or if he just liked
Well, did you
playing
hear the advice his
harmonica.
dad gave him?
No.
Son, you don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Red Foreman.
I love Red Foreman.
Don't make me put my foot in your ass, son.
Oh, I remember that old speech with my old man way back when.
You didn't have bad luck. You're just an idiot.
Thanks, Pa.
Georgia soccer player Carly Schultes is expected to have an upcoming punishment for a misdemeanor shoplifting arrest earlier this week, handled by coach Steve Holman as the Bulldogs open their spring soccer schedule. 19-year-old Schultes arrested by police and charged with theft by shoplifting Tuesday morning at the Tate Center Bulldog Cafe. Restaurant employee there called police after witnessing the soccer player putting hash browns down her pants
Finish your tots.
and proceeding without paying for them.
God almighty.
UGA police spokesman Lieutenant Eric Dellinger said police were dispatched at 8:32 in the morning. Schultes admitted to the responding officer she did take the $1.06 worth of hash browns.
And put him down her pants.
Put them down her pants. She was taken to the Clark County Jail, released that morning on $1,500 bail.
She's going to get some teasing from the next opponent for her team, I would think.
Time is clicking.
Come on, give some of your tots.
Yeah, what page is that on?
GL Dumb, third down.
Thank you.
Definitely Rain Man.
Okay. All righty, Johnny. Thank you, sir.
No, he's not done.
Well, it's damn near time to leave.
No, he's not done.
Well, the reigning Miss Washington says thieves made off with her car as well as her crown, her pageant sash, wallet, and 4 evening gowns.
And a bag of harmonicas.
Thieves have used her debit card. The other loot taken was still missing. It is noted by police they might have a hard time getting rid of the crown and the sash. They say Miss Washington 2011, which would make them harder to fence. Henry says, that's a cop, it's really the power of the crown that influences them and makes them open up and listen to the messages, so
What?
they should get it back to her. She says she had pre-packed her car because she had to leave for a Pancake House appearance in Arizona.
Oh, boy.
that's-
Thank you, John.
Pancake House.
Pancake House appearance. It's Davy Jones.
Show business.
We're going to return to the John Heidt newsroom.
I'm glad Rook played this because I made a little error.
It's not Neil Diamond?
No, Neil Diamond wrote I'm a Believer.
Okay, who wrote this?
John Stewart.
John Stewart.
Remember,
I don't...
Yeah, you do.
Oh, the folk singer?
Yeah, folk singer. He had a hit in the late 70s with Gold.
Does the Daily Show now?
When the lights go down. That one.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Johnny,
yeah.
is Davy the first monkey to pass from this Vale of Tears?
He is, yes. Peter Tork, Mike Nesmith, Mickey Dolenz, all still
Mickey
alive.
Dolenz.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey Dolenz was always my favorite.
Mine
He
also.
was the circus boy on TV when he
Yes,
was
he
a
was.
kid.
Nesmith actually is a pretty good songwriter. Had a couple hits on his own. Decent musician.
And didn't he have wealth independent of
His mommy
his mom? Set him up pretty good.
invented Whiteout.
Is that right?
Yes. his mom
Comedy on
invented
TV was so
Really?
unsophisticated back then. I actually watched the Monkees.
Whiteout. Yeah.
I had a few chuckles.
His mom invented whiteout.
Whiteout, yeah.
Well, then did his dad invent sniffing whiteout?
See,
In the,
that could
paper-
get us sued too. So.
Weren't they? They were at the zoo last summer.
Yeah, was it last year? I know they
Yeah.
were here recently.
They probably were pretty good. Some
Yeah.
of those tunes written by guys who really could write songs were good songs.
Plus, we only have
yeah.
a couple of chords in each one of them, right? So
Well,
they
not-
weren't real
not
It's like the
really.
same one over.
They weren't real
No.
complicated, were they, Johnny?
That's not really true. There's some of those songs are great. Pleasant Valley Sunday is a wonderfully written.
Last
rock
Train to
song.
Clarksville.
Last Train to Clarksville, yeah.
That's some rock and roll, man.
All right, Whitey. Looks like Whitey.
Love them monkeys.
Leave.
Yeah. All right. Well, that correction has been made. Then John Stewart wrote "Daydream Believer." Well, very good. 1500 ESPN is the home of the Minnesota Twins, Sports Talk and Garage Logic, and 1500 ESPN is KSTP St. Paul, Minneapolis.